Trying again with A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. To throw is Pickett. Bails out of the pocket quick. Intercepted in the end zone. That is Lewis Seen. And the Cardinals come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Von Miller. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Running left, here's A-Chain. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He beams one, deep right up. He's got it at the 30. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams push their lead to 15. Trey McBride, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Blankenship. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams take a 16-point lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. They pull out the reverse. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Go! Go!
Throwing off the play fake here. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Ready! Check go!
They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Ready, ready! Ready, ready!
They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first.
So close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
He has room past the 25. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Come on, set! Ready!
Benson once more. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable third and 1.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means.
Here we go,
but
set.
one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Benson runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back for their first points of this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Here's Pickett. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Achan, a first down carry. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hawk 70, go.
Handoff now to the receiver. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Achane again on 2nd. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Catch is made in close. It's an LA touchdown. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
For the point after, here's Blankenship. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. They'll throw on first. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
From the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready. Get up.
He's dropping back to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Come on. Set.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And in for the Arizona touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Pickett to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Achan will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Now Pickett. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Okay, ready?
One last play before the break.
Go.
A final throw before the break. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Rams piling it on going into halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
They're going play action. Throw right, and it's intercepted. That is Lewisine. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. from the 24. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. A look to throw. Benson's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
Now an inside give to Benson. Oh, and he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the 2nd half with some needed points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And the Cardinals electing to try another 2-point conversion. This has been a trend, yet another interception.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They run, it's Achan. What a hit, he gets flattened to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let go.
From the 32. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far. But now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Throwing now off play action. Moore's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready?
He's going to throw this one. Reeled in by George Kittle. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Get up.
Setting up a throw. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
At the 34-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. That's incomplete left side.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Yards to go.
To the air, third and long. Trying for a touchdown here. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A run now with H.N. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Now here's Pickett. He puts some power on a deep one left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And the Cardinals will have themselves a short field to begin the drive. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Darnell Savage on the coverage.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Option play they give to Benson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Look up.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.